Hey, I'm back. And to be honest, this whole YouTube thing is actually harder than it looks. I'm not used to talking basically to myself. It's weird and it's hard to get used to, and it feels awkward. And I just start fucking stuttering out of nowhere. I don't know what happens, and if I get quiet or it just gets sometimes hard to hear me. You should assume that it's just me. It's just I'm just fucking like realizing at one point when I'm rambling on that I'm talking to myself. If fucking makes no sense to a person who's seeing this from a different perspective as watching this video, but anyways, I just want to make videos, man. It's fucking fun, but it's just this kind of style of videos that I'm making right now. It's not what I'm used to. Like, I did have videos back then, and I used to upload daily actually, but it actually was just me playing more, just me playing with the boys, and that was it. But anyways, fuck that. That might happen at some point. I gotta stable, like make this stable or whatever. But that might happen in this channel. So I don't know why I'm talking generally about this channel. We're here to talk about the Rising of the Shield Hero. But I just didn't know how to start this, so I just thought I could just ramble, and then maybe it will get comfortable to a point where I could just talk. Anyways, I want to say that this show is actually good. You know, it's not a 10 out of 10, but it definitely is an 8.5. It was, I mean, as you would expect from the title, that I don't like isekai that much. You're right, but that's half of the truth. I do love isekai to a point. I don't know how to say it. It's just like I had a bad run-in with isekai at one point. Like, there was like this one anime that changed my point of view in isekai, so I just tried to move away from it. But I do watch all genres of anime, so really I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form. If that's the idea that you got right now, but that doesn't matter. I do love this anime. I actually binged it the first time I watched it. I don't know why, but when I binge something, I just know that like I like this thing so much that I had to get through every episode. You know, like I didn't wait a week to continue to the next episode or something. No, it was all in one day. Fucking loved it. It was insane. Incredible story. Felt like an old fucking generic isekai at the beginning, but as I watched more, for some reason, I watched it because I thought it was stupid. I watched it because I thought it was just like any other isekai. Fucking isekai by getting fucking run over by a car, or just just opening a book. Goddamn, it was the most underwhelming way to get isekai. But anyways, it just fucking looked and felt like Sword Art Online. You get levels, you got a whole team to level up with, and the only thing is that you're restricted. I mean, Naofumi is restricted. That's the main character that is restricted. That he's not capable of holding any weapons, so he has to have a team. And he thought like he wouldn't need any because he was betrayed the first time by Main. She's fucking dumbass bitch. She's fucking, I don't know what happened. It was so stupid. Like at the beginning I was like, what is she trying to do? But then like it gets clear when fucking they frame him for some reason. I'm like, what did this guy do? He just got here, man. Anyways, the story is it's it tries actually, it just, you know. And I guess that's why it hooked me, because, but like, uh at the beginning it's just a stupid generic isekai, and the hook is supposed to be that Naofumi is fucking framed, and he wants to prove himself, or and then he does, but like through so many episodes actually gets dragged on. I don't know, I think I just fell for this isekai by accident, because I came here to like shit on it when I watched it, but then I ended up actually liking it. Like, I fucking binged that. So as I continued to watch it, I was like fucking rooting for the main character. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And then it ends, and I'm like, oh, this is a happy ending. Oh, this is a good isekai. Like, how could this have happened? Like, I just thought that isekai itself, it's not worth it in any way. I don't know why, but I just hate it. You know, I just, after that one time, after that one time I watched that one anime, it just changed my perspective on it. And so I just never thought a isekai could ever actually be good. And actually, I think there's a lot of people who think the same. Not because of a specific anime that changed their perspective, but because of many other reasons. Maybe they were actually fans of isekai. They watch only isekai every day, and they just have happened to make it a thing of the past and change their idea of what an isekai means. But anyways, I don't hate it. I just thought it's just an excuse to be an anime, Isekai isn't really an anime. That's what I thought. I thought it was just gonna be overall bad and generic in every way. You get pulled to another world, and you gotta manage so you can survive and make it back home to your family and everything. It really boils down to that point. Actually, it's just it's not much, man. That's what I thought. But seeing the rising of the shield hero, it just showed me that isekai can actually be decent in some forms. It's just proof there is something good in isekai, and that is true. Isekai has actually came a long way. You can see that in some cases there's just fucking awesome ass fucking isekais, like Jobless Reincarnation, which fucking till now I've been watching. I can't really, it's just a rule here, I can't really judge in a piece of media at all if I didn't finish it. But from what I saw, it's looking good. That's all I can say. But nonetheless, we'll go back to talking about the shield hero. It's insane. It's just if I watch it again, it won't be the same. I gotta be in that headspace where I should be, not expecting much. I should not be at all raising my hopes at all for isekai. I don't know. I think, that sounds bad, but that is possibly the only way for me to watch isekai. Because, if I really raise my hopes and expect something extraordinary from isekai, I'll just be disappointed. That's basically why I actually hated isekai, because I was mostly expecting so much, too much sometimes, going into any new isekai that people talking about, and then just be disappointed. and it's bad. I mean, that's the only way to ever watch isekai, to just be in that headspace of not expecting much. You should just expect a genetic story, genetic main character, disposable fucking background characters and everything. I mean, it had elements of that. We can't say it was perfect. It was an 8.5, but it really changed my perspective, and that's why I wanted to give it a chance. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to say that isekai is actually not so bad anymore. It actually is fucking good. I'm proud to say that isekai is fucking good, because I actually want to love isekai, but whenever anyone says or talks about isekai, it's just that all I think of is this generic anime that how could you possibly like? It's like just liking plain bread. Honestly, it's not bad. You can live off of it, but will you ever taste anything good? Okay, I gotta say, it's harsh, it's a bit over the top, but I gotta say, it's because of that reason that I like this anime. It deserves to be talked about, and I wanted to talk about it because it was a decent isekai. It was, and it's actually hard to find that good of an isekai. I mean, there's a lot of people who hate isekai. It's hard to find a good isekai, but there is. The reason that I'm talking about the Rising of the Shield Hero is because it proves to me that there is good isekai. That it ain't all bad, man. It ain't all bad, and so it deserves to be talked about. So I'm really glad that I had the ability to talk about it right here in my channel. It's just an overall good story. It's a fucking hilarious ending. Bitch got called bitch. Literally, that's her name now. That's not a joke. I recommend it. I do recommend it, but you gotta keep in mind that you shouldn't put your hopes up, man. When you watch it, you shouldn't be expecting much. It is still partially. Well, it's still an isekai, man. Isekai has always been an isekai, man. It's isekai. You shouldn't be expecting much. But I just want to say that this was it, and I'm glad it was it. It was awesome. It was hilarious. It was fun. But if I watched it again, I know I won't look at it the same way. It's because of that one moment. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. It was awesome talking about it. Probably we'll talk about that one anime that made me hate isekai at one point. But you shouldn't get your hopes up, because it might not happen. Anyways, alright. See you people. Till next time.